Warning. Listener discretion is advised.
In your face, all over the place. We're online 24/7. 24/7. You're listening to the hottest internet station.
Access Radio.
Coffee. Coffee now!
9 years running, over 500 episodes, 25,000 fans on social media, 3-time award-winning podcast, the show that pissed off Arrow, Stephen ML on Facebook.
The podcast that has the most listens by the way of Ashburn, Virginia.
This guy's got the right idea. He wore the brown pants.
Stuff and pee and poop stuff.
Nothing poo!
There is some smooth knee pits out there.
I got bad news.
DCR on Access Radio.
Beer your pain. Is it a Charlie horse?
No, it's Annie.
But I hope you leave enough room for my fist, because I'm going to ram it into your stomach and break your goddamn spine!
And here we go.
Alright, it is Thursday, October the 30th. Shit. Is it really the 30th? Sorry, the 28th.
It's not the 30th?
I don't know anymore.
Hold on.
The stigma. The pain. Anyways, no, it's actually the 28th. I was right. I was saying the 28th in my head because I don't have a calendar up. And then, for some reason, the 30th blurred
I was
it
going to
out.
say, it's not Halloween
It blurred it
tomorrow.
out, Dan. I got a lot of things going on right now. God damn it.
Yes, welcome. This is November 18th.
November 18th?
Fuck.
If it was. You're all fucked because I finished my Christmas shopping today.
Really?
Well, I got a couple things left for Littlefoot that I have to get her, but beyond that, I'm pretty much done.
What's the what's the hot holiday gift this year? Hot gift. That's a hot show.
Well, I don't want to say because, what if they listen to the show?
Okay.
I'll tell you off air.
You'll tell me off air?
One is definitely has to do around beer, because I know someone specifically is really heavy into certain types of beer and crafts and IPAs.
So that would be like a membership to the Jelly of the Month Club.
The Jelly of the Month Club, yes. It's funny because we were sitting at her parents' house last weekend, I think it was, and I think it was there or whatever, and I just kept saying, Merry Christmas, shitter is full, and her dad kept dying every single time I did it.
Well,
There's like no rhyme and reason. Like there wasn't no he was setting the volley for me to come in and do it. I just said, Merry Christmas, shitter is full.
Well, it is a classic line. It is.
It is a classic line, but you know what isn't a classic line?
What's that?
What's wrong, honey? Not feeling fresh?
Oh.
Remember that line? Do you remember how much that would destroy a female?
I thought it wasn't.
Movie.
I don't think it was a dude saying. I think it was like two girls talking, saying, "Or Mom."
Do you think it was a Vagisil commercial?
It
gone
was.
wrong?
It was like, "Mom, do you ever have that time where you just don't feel fresh?" And then it's like, "Well, yes, I do. Here's some Massengale."
Vagisil.
No, it's not Vagisil.
And then I remember Ace Ventura: Pet Detective did it. Was it Ace Ventura that did it? No,
I don't know.
It was a Jim Carrey movie. They did the price check on. No, maybe it was Bruce Almighty.
So I don't know if it
know.
was Ace Ventura because I don't remember any of those movies because I don't like Jim Carrey.
Okay, so fine, fair enough, whatever.
Yes.
Point I'm getting to. A councilman. I sent this to you on your way over as you were driving over in the Danmobile.
Yes.
Asked, was it another councilwoman? I don't know what her position was.
Not completely sure what it was, but
some time.
if you listen to the headline,
The headline does not do it any
no, not whatsoever. But
I thought I had a good giggle at that. So
the media does not like that mayor because of his refusal to raise the pride flag during Pride Week.
wasn't he against COVID too or something like that?
Oh, he's one of them.
So West Lincoln mayor docked pay.
Docked pay.
Not fired.
No, docked pay.
Not some type of punishment or a public flogging.
Docked pay.
Docked pay for 1 week.
1 week docked pay.
For asking a St. Catherine's woman, where I currently reside, about her period.
Okay, what did he actually ask?
Okay.
Because that is the end of the headline.
Okay.
So just hold on before you start.
Okay, I was about
the
to.
headline says to me, he walked up to some girl like, "Hey, you on your period?" That's what the headline seems to be, okay?
Okay,
Which
well, I don't think
you
it was
can't really do that.
No, you can't. It's kind of frowned upon.
So now, what does the rest of the article say?
West Lincoln Mayor David, what's his last name?
Balsma.
Balsma has been docked 1 week's pay for asking a St. Catherine's woman if the COVID-19 vaccine has changed her menstrual cycle.
There was a rumor of that online.
The report was pretty straightforward. It's been additional time that what's his name? Counselor Balsma has been reprimanded by the commissioner and dealt with by council. We would always like to have someone from the outside who is independent. They can assess the information or complaint and make a recommendation. So the Integrity Commission report cost taxpayers $7,000.
$7,000.
While Balsma's doc pay works out to be about $500.
$500. Yes.
He lost $500 for 1 week of pay.
It cost us $7,000 to dock him $500. But he's also a marked man because he would speak out in the no mask protests and stuff.
Oh,
I believe it's him. Like I'm not 100% sure on it or whatnot.
I think it is him.
And he's also the one who didn't want to raise the pride flag during Pride Week.
I mean,
so he's a marked man.
Absolutely a marked man, but let me tell you, not the best of decisions.
No.
To do something like that. Maybe he didn't mean it the way it's coming out. Maybe he said, hey, I heard through the grapevine this is a thing. Is this a thing? Maybe. Or I mean, I'm not a doctor. I don't wear a lab coat.
I wasn't there. I don't think you were there either. Maybe he did walk up to someone and be like, hey, yo, toots. You on your period? Because you can't say that.
Can't say toots.
No, you can't say toots.
Now. Or sweetie.
And it's no one's
bad.
And what anyone is going through physically, medically, is none of our business whatsoever unless it has to do with vaccinations.
Oh, drops his microphone.
Right.
There's a certain person that would disagree with you on that statement.
And you can send all that hate mail to
@BattleSausage1.
Listen,
guys, someone did finally talk shit about him on the Droids Canada Facebook.
Seriously?
Yes, they did. But unfortunately,
wicked.
No one's gotten around to tweeting him. You know who I'm talking about right now. Go ahead and tweet him right now. Because he's probably at home right now pulling his pud playing Fortnite because he's a loser.
Fork knife.
Fork knife. Okay, I'm playing fork knife. Burp, 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 burp. He was probably one of those guys that when Teletubbies came out, he had a Teletubby doll, so he was cool.
There was a time when that happened?
Yeah, there was a time that happened.
To have a Teletubby doll?
Yeah.
Really?
Or he had probably those shoes with the wheels on them.
I must have been really stoned during that time.
You probably were, because you're old.
No, yeah, I am a little.
You're old.
Yeah.
So we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to play some Learn to Fly by the Foo Fighters. Access Radio. Jesus of Suburbia by Green Day. You're back at Access Radio. Of course, you have Todd here, the host of the most, the Ayatollah of Rock and Roll, the Deadpool, and with...
Hi, I'm Dan.
From...
The Dupe.
It's like he's like, look, I have a show, guys.
No,
I made
literally.
it.
So going back, because people who are fans of the show know that we are wrestling fans. So and the pain.
You should have graduated. I think that's going to end up just being a segment on the show one of these days.
Your art degree is worthless. So,
get a real job. Religion is not one.
Twitter's not a real place.
Chappelle for the points.
What, did he say that?
He goes, you guys can cancel me as much as you want on Twitter because Twitter's not a real place.
It's true. It's true. So, no, from what I was saying, and the reason why I'm like, hi, I'm Dan. So Todd and I are wrestling fans, and times that we would go to shows, we would usually be very lucky and get like really close seats to the ring. And all I would do is wave to the wrestlers and be like, hi, and just like
That's
do this
not right. Do it again.
stupid grin.
No, time.
Okay,
do it
hold
correctly.
on. Well, it's radio.
Do it correctly.
Okay, hold on.
And it's hello.
Hello.
And then what happened? Sex offender Joey Ryan said hello back.
Yes, he's the only one who just kind of looked at me like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
No.
Waved back. I'm like, yes!
You also forgot other guy.
Other guy did?
Remember other guy? We were chanting other guy and start getting the crowd to start chanting other guy with us.
Yeah.
And then Bobby Roode looked at us like, what the fuck are you
doing? This was an NXT show that we went to, and Bobby Roode, who was so hot at that time, more hot than Hansel.
You're talking about in terms of wrestling, right?
In wrestling, yes.
Okay.
And Drew McIntyre, who's became world champion afterwards and whatnot, are in a triple threat match with this other guy, whom he wasn't as big as what he is now, which he's good. But because he wasn't really, well, I didn't really know who he was, so I just started calling him the other guy, and we actually got a section of people to start chanting other guy.
It's like they just put him into this main event because they had nothing for him. Because it was McIntyre versus Roode, and all of a sudden it's like, Andrade,
And this guy.
Idolo, Charlotte Flair's husband, isn't going to be in the triple threat now. We're like, oh, cool. And then we're like, what's his name again? I don't know.
You got this guy and the other guy.
Other guy.
So yeah, it was
a good match, though.
it was fun.
I remember being really sad at the end because then Drew took a moment with the microphone and sent his best wishes to everyone in Florida because there was a hurricane that happened recently.
Yes, where his house was.
We're like, we just want to go home.
Yes.
We don't give a fuck about your swamp.
Thoughts and prayers. So,
your coffin's floating.
What I was gonna say, oh no, what I was gonna say to you beforehand, and just so for the record, Todd does not like getting into politics.
No.
However, he has dipped his toe in the waters a little bit since at Battle Sausage 1.
I was just washing my foot.
No, you're dipping the toe. Oof. You were dipping the toe.
I may have learned things from our Wednesday show, which would be The Fact Is with Hollis Grant.
Yes, which is why you put a disclaimer on it.
I had to.
Yes, you did.
Because sometimes there was certain topics, certain races, certain people that I'm like...
On droidscanada.com, you can find The Fact Is with Hollis Grant, and you have no frickin' idea what he's going to say next.
You never do.
Literally, you don't. So, we had to slap that... disclaimer on it. Yes.
So that, we don't get in trouble, allegedly.
Exactly. So, to get back to what I was going to say, we were talking about social media and all that kind of stuff. We should maybe save the whole Facebook talk for the next segment. But, so a certain, figure, I wouldn't call him a political figure, but son of political figure, Donald Trump Jr.
Okay.
Was seen sporting a T-shirt. And you know how you can make really bold sayings on T-shirts?
Sure.
Well, his T-shirt said, "Guns don't kill people. Alec Baldwin does." I thought you would get a decent reaction out of that. That is literally scumbag of the year T-shirt.
I saw so many memes so far. I saw one. It was a picture of Alec Baldwin. And it's like, and it says below, "You miss 100% of the shots you don't take."
Oh, one with it shows a shooting star. It says shooting star underneath it. Alec Baldwin shooting star.
Listen, I'm not defending anyone, but people need to stop blaming him. These things can happen.
Yes.
Now think about it though. When is the last time you heard of something like this happening?
Brandon Lee.
And before that?
I don't have
exactly. It's not like another day in a foreign country where there's constant war and death and famine and...
So, do you want to go conspiracy theory?
No, there's no conspiracy
theory. No conspiracy theory?
The broad didn't know what she was doing when she handed him the gun.
Oh my god, did you see the photo they put up of her?
She's totally a porn star.
No, she's sitting there with a cowboy hat on and two guns cross to cross posing with him.
I see that one. She was doing poses like a waterfall and whatever.
With a sandwich?
Listen, mistakes can happen. Being in Switch that I was in the film industry for a short period of time, I am an amateur filmmaker. Mistakes can happen, and quite honestly, they probably put the wrong casing in the gun, wasn't paying attention with
Oh, I thought you meant that wrong hole situation.
Wrong hole. Anyways.
Wrong hole, darling. Oh.
Anyways, but the point I'm getting is like, these mistakes happen. He feels like absolute shit about it. It's not like he's acting like this, was not a thing for him.
Is he going to go back? Is he going to go back?
They pretty much stopped shooting.
No, is he going to go back to acting?
He may not.
Yeah.
Some people, but that's the thing though. The internet though, I call the pretty much the judge, jury, and executioner is already on the Twitter. The place that's not real. Is already said he needs to be canceled because he killed somebody. Or
no, he does not need to be canceled because he had nothing to do with why it happened. Nothing to do with it.
Well, that's why
Are you going to charge somebody who was a passenger in a car for a car accident?
Yep.
Really?
Absolutely. And with that said, these people are assholes, and I don't know. We're going to take a break here. Here's Still Counting by Volbeat because you're a bunch of assholes.
Assholes!
Grace 2 by the Tragically Hip. Of course, we're back in the Droids Canada studio. Of course, this is in my townhouse.
Yes, it is.
Condo.
Is it a condo townhouse?
Hold on, can I do it again?
Sure.
We are live right now in the studio in the townhouse.
Doesn't sound right.
No, I don't.
Doesn't sound right.
Can I say house or home? Home would be better.
I'm a homeowner.
Anyways, before we move on to the second hour of our show, here's something really weird. Dan, has your pants on? Okay, no one cares. Canada's Got Talent is set to have film auditions in Niagara Falls in November.
Niagara Falls.
Audience members are needed. Did you want to go?
Oh.
Production on the original series, Canada's Got Talent, will commence filming auditions next month in Niagara Falls, which is 15 minutes away from us. The show, which will air on City TV this spring, will feature a Canadian lineup of judges, including comedian and America's Got Talent judge Howie Mandel, germaphobe himself.
Yes.
Entertainer Lily Singh. Who's that?
I just don't know.
Rapper and producer Cardinal Official.
Not completely sure.
I know Cardinal Official. Wrestling legend Trish Stratus.
Well, we know who that is.
We know Trish.
Yes.
Trish and her teats. And country music Lindsay. Who's that? I don't know. Man, I have to know how many nobodies from Welland are going to go for this.
So
I know you have friends in the city still. Maybe they should start doing it on a Welland meme site.
No, what would be a Welland talent?
How many dicks you can take in the mouth for one hit on a meth pipe?
Meth pipe dick hits?
It'd be Jackass. We should bring back Kenny Rogers' Jackass.
Oh, fuck.
We're going to play throw the bat and catch it in my mouth.
You could maybe do the old catalytic converter saw.
Ooh, the catalytic converter saw.
Like,
It's funny. I was reading another
butter?
article today that in Toronto, a guy returned a U-Haul back to the U-Haul place, of course, or a discount. It was a discount. He parked the car, checked it, everything was fine, put the keys in, and he went because they were closed. It was closed on a Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Someone shows up in the middle of the night, cuts off the catalytic converter.
Did he get charged for it?
$3,300.
Jesus, fuck.
And obviously it's been overturned.
Yeah.
Because he's like, I was returned to your care. But in the fine print says that you are responsible for this vehicle until someone from the office inspects the vehicle. So if the car is on the lot for 12 hours, anything happens in that 12 hours, it's on you.
That's a shitty pull.
Fucking shady.
No, totally.
So that could end up in
because
Canada's
it
Got
could
Talent.
be a employee who's taking the catalytic converter because he knows it's there. Then he says, "Well, hey, it was a."
How about e-bike collector? Do you think an e-bike collector?
Well, that's not a talent.
I mean, stealing that many e-bikes is kind of a talent.
Like maybe e-bike
or
wheelies.
Maybe the Welland talent that I personally witnessed is 4 cases of beer on handlebars.
Yeah.
That's a talent right there.
It's the upturned handlebar balancing act.
Pretty much the reigning champion of you got to smoke.
Hey man, you got an extra cigarette? Anybody have an extra cigarette?
Like, come on, man! The guy's been mooching now for 40 years.
Yeah, but he's not well.
He's okay.
He's not well.
We're not. None of us are well.
Well, he's more not well.
What else came out of Welland? Well, not the Welland Junior Canadians because there's not a good hockey team there.
You?
No, I wouldn't do anything. I'm too fat and old now. Maybe in my thinner days.
No, like, do you think that there's anyone other than the Lincoln Leapers that have some sort of a...
what?
The Lincoln Leapers.
What the fuck's a Lincoln?
You don't know what the Lincoln Leapers is?
The Lepers?
Leapers.
No.
The Lincoln Leapers.
What are they?
It's a jump rope squad.
That is so dumb. I can't even express to you in the words I want to use.
You could not do the things they do.
I don't want to because I'm fat.
I wonder if, like, Greg Freeland's going to go.
He should go, though. His magic show is good.
With his tigers.
I actually went with her parent, the in-law and the parent and her
parents?
a month ago.
Uh-huh.
They loved it. They loved the magic show.
Did they have the tiger?
Of course they have the fucking tiger.
Gotta
What's the
have
point
the
of going
tiger.
if there's no tiger?
The tiger does nothing.
Doesn't
just
matter.
Sits there.
Doesn't matter.
Sits
if it gets
there.
out, you're dead.
Yeah.
You're dead, Dan.
Don't hurt the tiger.
Don't hurt the tiger.
That was like Roy's last words when the tiger mauled him.
Don't hurt
the tiger. It's because I fell.
Dicks.
Not my fault, Siegfried.
What's
Hold
another
my
classy
hand.
Welland thing that can get on Canada's Got Talent?
I have no fucking
How many
clue,
babies
dude.
they can have with different parents? No, that's just anywhere.
No, that's not a talent. It's got to be a talent. Like
being employed by every company in the city.
That's not a talent either.
Okay, what's a talent?
That's a lifestyle.
Lifestyle.
Yeah, it's a lifestyle.
Freedom 25. But on a disability since 25.
No, like, okay, would a talent be being able to eat 50 7-Eleven meatballs in 30 seconds or in a minute.
That's kind of impressive, though. Without throwing up?
Yeah. No barf. You can't blow chunks.
Up to how long, though?
Minute.
A minute? Come on. I would say at least 30 minutes.
To eat? No.
No.
Joey
eat
Chestnut
all,
would
you
kill
have
that.
To keep it down for at least 30 minutes.
Joey Chestnut would kill. That's like the milk challenge.
That's like the milk challenge? See, Mark once beat me in the chicken wing challenge at the Honest Lawyer back in the day. He had like 60 or 70 chicken wings.
Ugh.
And I had like, I was done at 40. I was like, I can't do it. And then
Tapped
he was
out.
all walking, all happy and shit. Get back to the van, start driving home. Looks at me, looks at his wife. Gotta go to the gas station for a minute. Okay? 29 wings came back up. Reigning champion.
Oh. So you know it was 29 wings?
He's like, it looked about almost 3 dozen chicken wings.
When you're throwing up, though, isn't it your full stomach empties, or is it just parts?
It's parts. Let me tell you, it's parts, because the last time I had the flu, I puked chicken wings an entire day. I had 2 pounds of wings, and I threw up, and then I laid back down, and then threw up again, and then 4 or 5 hours later, I threw up again. There was still chicken coming out of me.
Oh God! Now,
remember the time you had popcorn and got the flu?
Yeah, no, that was from the flu. That wasn't from I had popcorn finally today.
Oh, good for you!
I did.
And you went and seen a movie that no one ever heard of.
Well, no.
Couldn't go see any of the current films that like Venom 2 or Dune or anything. You had to go see the I love no-name anime film.
Howl's Moving Castle.
That sounds like a hentai. I don't know why.
It wasn't. I went with my kid.
I'm just saying if it was.
My kid wanted to see it. She loves that movie, and I said, let's go.
Did you go, let's go?
I did not. Not like the
T-shirt. That doesn't
T-shirt.
count no more. You had a chance to plug the Ramones, and you didn't do it.
It was a cute shirt. It was a cute movie.
What exactly did you watch today? Because you're confused on what you watched.
No, because the AO Let's Go, the Ramones, the DroidsCanada.com, the new T-shirt logo.
The Squid Games.
Squid Games. What about Squid Games?
Well, we'll tell you when you come back, because you're being a creep right now, and we're gonna.
I'm not being a creep.
And we're taking a.
You're a jerk.
See you in a bit after the first hour. That's War Pigs by Tesla, and Dan has demanded that I turn the microphone on.
Turn it on!
Because I have upset him.
No, not upsetting. I have to say something.
Was I bullying you?
What's that?
Was I bullying you?
There was like a tag team bullying from you and Littlefoot.
Who was the stigma and who was the pain in that scenario?
I think she was the stigma and you were the pain.
You eat nachos weird.
No, I don't. So...
No one eats with a knife and fork.
Yes, they do. So, just for the record.
For the record.
I eat nachos with a knife. Not a fork, a knife.
It's so weird.
It's not weird.
It is weird.
Because I will have my guac or sour cream on the side. You're Mr. No Toppings boring food.
I admit that.
I will use my knife and take a little dollop of the sour cream and put it onto the nacho and eat it.
Take the fucking chip and go right into it.
Whoop, whoop. No, because then you get it all over your fingers.
Are you the same guy that eats chicken wings that uses the little corn thing? Remember the little corn cob thing? So you can pick up the chicken bone and eat it without actually getting sauce in your fingers?
No, I'll actually scrape everything off of the...
Oh my god, this is such sacrilege that I'm actually listening to right now.
This is not a bit.
This is clearly going to be a bit.
Donut?
Melting down.
Donut?
Yes.
Knife and fork.
You eat a donut with a knife and fork?
Donut, knife and fork. Now...
My god.
I'm not that psychotic that I eat
You're
popcorn.
You're a fucking sociopath.
One kernel at a time. No, that doesn't happen.
You drink coffee black too when you're not around?
No. I'm triple. You know I like my coffee crisp.
Yeah, but some people who are sociopaths typically drink black coffee.
Typically? And what was the other thing? This one could possibly drive you nuts.
What?
So, I do have to say McDonald's fries are delicious. They make great fries.
If you put McDonald's fries with KFC chicken.
Okay. KFC
you never did that in Welland?
No.
Went to KFC, got a bucket of chicken,
and
walked next door to McDonald's and got the fries poured in. Perfect.
So now you can go...
Because it doesn't make sense why KFC has horrible fries.
Now you can go in Welland, you can go to McDonald's and go next door and get some weed.
Dope.
It's a pot shop now.
Weed.
But where was I at? The other thing that could possibly drive you nuts. I call it the individual attention. When I'm eating my McDonald's fries, I pick up the fries.
You
I have
each
my
individual fry one by one.
Sometimes 2.
Oh my god!
But the reason for it is this.
I can't wait.
I take my ketchup packet,
open
up just a little thing on the side, and put just enough ketchup on each fry. On the fry.
This is so bad.
Ketchup on the fry, eat it. Yes, I do. There's nothing wrong with not wanting to get oily food substances on your fingers. That's why God invented knives and forks. Fuck!
Do you eat pizza with a knife and fork?
Yes, I 100% do. I swear to God I do.
What kind of fucking wop are you? Like, I'm sorry for this comment, but Jesus Christ.
The kind with clean fingers.
Clean fingers.
That's right. Clean
finger.
finger.
Linguini fingers Malone ones.
Clean fingers Dan. That's what I'm known as.
Clean fingers.
That's right. That's right.
Just clean your, there's napkins. There's literally servettes.
When you play smell my finger, it smells like clean.
No, someone did that to me once and it was wrong.
Sour cream Sanchez.
No.
No.
You know who.
Yeah.
You know who.
Oh, yeah.
No, but we need to segue. So, Dan, what's happening this weekend? What's happening?
Should we save it for the next one?
No.
No?
We got to end on a good note.
No, we have another segment.
I'm going to do it anyways.
We should dedicate the whole segment.
Anyways. So, this weekend, Friday, October 29th and Saturday, October 30th. Come to Niagara Falls, Scotiabank Exhibition Center for Niagara Falls Comic-Con Fan Fest 2021. You'll have celebrities such as Lauren Vandervoort, Supergirl, Phil Guerrero, YTV, that guy that shows up everywhere.
DJ like Phil.
Kim Coates, of course, from Sons of Anarchy. Gotta love that guy.
And the Coach of the Goon.
And, of course, Paul Lee from Kim's Convenience. And, of course, our friend of the show, Tara Spence-Nard from Corner Gas. She has been on the show before.
Yes.
And, of course, Linda Valentine and Katie Griffin's going to be there. I think Toby's there, too. We got to go pick on Toby.
Think Toby's going to be there?
We got to pick on him.
All right.
So,
and, don't they have, or is that at the Fright Fest?
We're going to talk about that in the next segment because I need the segment to end because I hate it and it's horrible. Thanks for listening. See you in 15 minutes.
Eat with a knife and fork. Don't be savage.
Caw. Live version of Breed by Nirvana. Of course, listen to Access Radio. Didn't know it was a live version until I started listening to it and went, well, I'm completely dedicated to this. So, Dan, there's a new male contraceptive, a warm bath for your balls.
A what?
Warm bath.
It's a contraceptive.
Yes. So yesterday, I read an article about them scientists shipping ocelot balls across the country, and they thought that was weird. So a German industrial
look,
designer,
I got a whole bag full of balls.
Anyways, has developed a potential new kind of male contraceptive, the COSO, the C-O-S-O, male birth control device, which work by giving your nads a warm bath. Has won the first prize at the German James Dyson Awards. Dyson does not...
You're going to win Dyson!
So far, there have been 2 contraceptive options better than available men. Condoms with vasectomy. The former can be uncomfortable. Blah. Rebecca Weiss, an industrial design graduate from the University of Munich, thought there must be another option. She was inspired to look for one after she was tragically diagnosed with cancer. How's that do with balls? I don't know. After a year ago, was diagnosed with precursor cervical cancer due to contraception with the pill. After that, blah, 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 no one cares. So my partner and I were looking for an alternative method. We became aware of the lack of male contraceptives, so we decided to change it. A warm, bubbly bath. COSO looks like a small plastic testicle-sized bathtub. Oh, God.
So a nut tub?
It's a nut tub.
Okay.
The user fills the device with enough water to be able to submerge or dip his testicles.
So you're teabagging.
You're teabagging a bathtub.
Okay.
Then you heat the water to a comfortable temperature to prevent your little danglers from retreating into your body cavity.
Okay. I was in the pool.
All the user has to do is remove his pants, sit down with his balls in the tub, and turn the device on. The COSO will treat your testicles with an ultrasound, which will stop sperm mobility and generation. In 2 weeks after treatment, the contraceptive effect should begin. To maintain the effect, you'll have to give your testicles a bath every 2 months.
Give your balls a tug.
If you decide you'd like to sire off offspring after all you have to do is stop using it. The effect should wear off within 6 months. Using ultrasounds to knock out the sperm may sound like nonsense, but based on science, a 2012 study found the ultrasound contraceptive is safe and effective.
Follow the science.
So that's what I'm gonna do, just to fuck with Littlefoot. She's gonna come home. I'm gonna be dipping the boys in a ball bath.
But if you're looking to have babies, and you just want to be able to have them more banging, literally all you got to do is just soak your nuts.
Soak them.
Soak your nuts.
Soak them. I think it's kind of weird.
Now, okay, if that actually takes off, is that going to be like new lines at the bar, like, "Hey baby, are you on the pill? Hey,
I dunk my balls.
Hey fella, are you soaking your nuts?" Like,
and she's like, "Oh, I don't."
Don't worry, I'm on the pill. Don't worry, I'm soaking my nuts.
No, I can't go home with you tonight. I'm not on the pill. It's okay. I'm dunking my balls.
Dunkin' Donuts. Fuck.
Boop, boop, boop. Anyways.
Yeah.
It's weirder. I saw that one today. I was like, I did another one earlier that I don't want to repeat. But.
So are you going to want to have like radio waves at you? Well, it's no different than having your phone in your pocket.
Now you get the cancer now. Like,
what's that?
You're just calling the cancer to come on in.
No, it's...
Come on in, guys.
See, no, but okay. Oh, cancer, come on to my nuts, because I'm doing ultrasounds on my nuts. Yet I have this phone device in my pocket all the time, which is going to be radio waves in my balls. Well, maybe you can clean the radio waves by soaking your nuts in the special tub.
My balls.
My balls.
My balls, yo.
No, I'm not sure.
No. All right, Dan. What's happening at the end of this month?
Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in a couple days.
Uh-huh.
So, no, but we do have a event scheduled.
That we are media.
Yes, we are media. We are media.
Media.
It is on the 29th and 30th of October in the great metropolis of Niagara Falls at the Scotiabank Convention Center. There's not one, but two different events happening there. One would be Fright Fest. Fright Fest affiliated with Niagara Falls Comic Con and Niagara Falls Comic Con Fan Fest. Friday and Saturday, I believe Friday is 4 to 9. Saturday 10 to, is it 6?
I think you got it right.
10 to 6?
5 to 9, 10 to 6.
5 to 9, 10 to 6?
So close.
And
it was so close.
If I do recall, I believe the Niagara Falls Fan Fest tickets are they're under $20.
I believe they are, yeah.
Yes, $19.95. $19.95. You can get them online.
This was originally rolled out because it was a different time.
It was.
We had to have so much capacity. Now they're like, open them up. Let them fly.
Open this shit
Don't
up.
need to dunk the balls. I'll take them all.
And that actually makes me really happy for the owner of Niagara Falls Comic Con.
He was going to come on the show. We just weren't able to lock him in
in
time.
Schedules just didn't
But
work out.
he wants to be on the show. He will be on the show.
And super, super nice guy. He does great stuff for this area with all the shows that he puts on. And always gets some good guests. If you're a horror fan, if you're a wrestling fan, if you're a pop culture fan, he makes sure there is something always for everyone out there.
He did have Victor Newman one year, don't forget.
He did have Victor Newman. He did.
And you would think that's not a draw. Let me tell you, it was a draw because it was in front of our goddamn table.
Yep.
And we had a nice, giant Walking Dead booth that was really awesome. And people couldn't get to it. Why? Because of Victor fucking Newman.
Victor Newman.
So we're going to take our final break. Because we got the balls. We got the big balls.
Dunk them.
I'm going to. I thought this was going to go faster. Access Radio. Be right back. Everyone Wants a Rule, of course, covered by Weezer. Dan, this is it. We are done for another Thursday. This is week 31 in the books.
It was week 31 last week.
I don't know what week we're on. No, it's 31 this week.
No.
It's 31.
No.
Well, I don't count the week that you covered because it doesn't count for anything.
If we don't count that, it's 32.
If we count it, it's 32.
No.
You're not good with math, Dan. We've talked about this.
I'm good with numbers.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
64 divided by 2.
64 divided by 2, boom, 32.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. I always pull that trick on Amanda Driver Nuts.
I once made my kids, they pulled out calculators to do math. I made them do it long form, like division and shit.
That's mean.
No, because if you can figure it out in your head and know how to actually do it with a pen and a piece of paper, you're better off.
I don't teach that anymore.
So I would be a hypocrite, so I have to always do
are.
quick divisions and stuff at work, so I do it in my head.
There you go.
Bam.
So anyways, another episode of Droids Canada podcast. Radio done for the week. Be sure to come back on Monday. Check out The Dupe with Dan at 9. Then Tuesday, The Deadpool with Todd. And also every Monday, the Droids Canada podcast, the award-winning podcast that's been around for 9 years, comes out of its retirement as of this week. And we'll be back.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll have lots of content for all the... we got one convention last week.
Comic-Cons are back, so we might start looking back into our roots.
Might do some pop culture shit again. Stop talking about our fecal matter.
We do talk about poo.
I know. I will. My favorite episode will always be cellophane and cake farts.
Cellophane cake farts.
That's still my favorite episode.
Is that the one where I say how much I hate cellophane?
Yes.
And then we start talking about cake farts.
Batista, cellophane, and cake farts.
Yeah.
Maybe one week I'll air the episode.
You can find that on droidscanada.com, going back into our archived Droids Canada podcast.
You're right. You know what? You're right. We had 2 episodes of Droids Canada podcast we weren't here for.
2?
Sorry, Droids Canada Radio.
DCR Droids Canada Radio?
So technically you're right.
All right. When are the shirts coming in?
The shirts?
Yes.
End of this week, if not next week.
What would make an exceptional Christmas present?
A Droids Canada shirt. You can go to redbubble.com
or hoodie.
Canada and buy the new shirt. I am not taking a cut at all. I am making no money. If you also put in the code SHOP early for the end of this week, you get another 20 to 60% off.
To 60% off?
Potentially. Depends on what you're getting.
Damn.
I know. So instead of paying $20 for a shirt, it's already been knocked down to $18 with another discount down to $16 potentially. But you got to pay shipping.
Nothing wrong with that.
So that's it for us. We are getting out of here. Dan, I'm tired.
Bye-bye.
Dan, what happens every Thursday?
That would be DCR Droids Canada Radio.
And what time is it on Thursday?
That's from 9 till 11 p.m.
Dumb question. Where do you find it?
You find that at accessradio.ca.
And what's the best part?
It's free.